Shalom. I'm Minister Dr. Cynthia Marie Whitley, and today is my first live podcast. I'm with someone who I've known for 48 years, one of my sons, and we're reflecting about life while listening to Mike Tyson on Angie Martinez's podcast. So we're going to stop every once in a while when something hits us that we want to talk about or reflect upon. So I pray that you get something from this podcast, and I'll greet you at the end. Shalom. That was pretty natural, though. Solomon,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
My son,
Yes, ma'am.
proud to say.
Thank you.
We've been walking together for a very long time.
48 years.
Oh my God, 48 years, 48 years. And you were 6 years old when I said, I got to put God in his life. Now, I don't know how it turned out, but we're going to talk about that, okay?
I think it turned out well.
We're going to talk about that.
I think it turned out well because I've told you off mic that often that I appreciate the foundation that you've laid for me as far as me having a relationship with God,
Mm-hmm.
and how useful it has been in my life.
Okay.
So thank you again on mic.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And let's see how that plays out as we talk.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the invitation to have a sit down talk with you on mic because we've talked, for these 48 years off mic often, and we said that
We should have been recording
we
this.
should have been recording this. So we are recording it.
Yes. Yes. So I want you to look at this with me. It's Mike Tyson and Angie Martinez, and they're having a podcast talk. So we're going to listen, but we're going to stop when we have something to say.
Okay, as we often do.
Yes. So are you ready for this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Solomon,
Yes, ma'am.
are you floored?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you speak about it?
You want to speak about it?
Being floored.
Yeah, I do, but I don't think people get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I don't hold on to it. I
Mm.
don't hold on to being flawed because I'm constantly reading, researching, listening to different speakers and whatnot. Having my particular relationship with God to know that that's all that matters. And I don't.
I hear you.
What?
I hide mine.
Okay.
I think I've been hiding my fluids for a long time. Personally, because I don't think it's anybody's business, but I'm beginning now, especially since I started this podcast channel, to speak more and more about my background. And it's my background more so than now that I'm talking about. Somehow I keep going back in time. Just discovering sometimes, oh, so that's what happened. This is why I am the way I am. So it's a lot of backtracking for me and a lot of now revealing some of my flaws. I have a lot more. I don't know about tell it all, but I know that I'm beginning to tell it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's really all I want to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is for me, and I know personally in some of my conversations, I've seen people beat themselves up about their flaws and how people perceive those flaws. I just never beat myself up about it. I know it's there. It's like, hey, it is what it is. Okay, what's next? What are we gonna do? What are we creating? What do I want to accomplish? Whatever. And that's it. I've been told that I think that I'm perfect. I just don't harbor on my flaws.
I think I thought that you were perfect.
I know. We've had this conversation. And that's just it. See right there. It's like, I know, okay. Like it doesn't mean nothing. It's empty and meaningless, you
No,
know?
okay.
You know, because there's like there's billions of people on this planet. Why does it even matter if one person is for it or not? I mean, like we're all doing our best with what we got.
Maybe are we all doing our best?
Yeah. The best? No. Our personal best? Yes. Is there such thing as the best?
No.
All right. And so we're all doing our best. You know?
I'll sit with that.
Okay.
I'll sit with that.
With all the things that come up in life, the challenges, the circumstances, the wins, the losses, the highs, the lows, we're doing our best. Well, that's my person. I would like to look at people like they're doing their best.
Well, I know that I do believe that we should look at people as their best. We should look at the higher part of people, even though they may be doing things that I don't agree with. I try to look at I'm going to say the God in people, the part that makes them um, accepted by God, period. It doesn't matter if nobody else accepts them. It doesn't matter if I accept them. But I do look for that or look at people with that in mind.
Um, when I hear you look at people as their higher self,
Hmm.
who says what's high and low? That's who they are. That's their best in that given moment. I love you. Period. I love you. Period. Whatever that is.
Okay, otherwise it's judgment.
Yeah. In
I,
my opinion, I'm not saying.
no, I can hear that.
Okay.
I hear that. I didn't hear it before, but I hear it now.
Okay. Yeah. I just yeah. Yeah.
Can we leave that on the table?
If you're done for now, sure.
I am.
All right.
A thought did come to me, and when I was listening
What?
to Mike Tyson, he said, um, "You can love." He loves everybody, no matter no matter who they are,
I
no
didn't get
matter
that.
what they did. You didn't get that?
No, I got that. The one that he loves them no matter what they do. Who he chooses to love, or where he's inspired to love someone, he accepts them for who they are.
Okay, so maybe I got that wrong then.
But what's your point? Like even if it's
My
that,
my question is,
it's a
can
question.
you love everybody?
Yeah, well, of course.
Is that like turning the other cheek?
No, but you ask, can we love anybody? Yes, we can. You twisted your lip.
I love people, but I don't know whether or not.
You could love everybody, because that's what you asked. Can we love?
Yes, because if I was living, let's say, during okay, the policeman that had his knee on the neck of what was his
George
name?
Floyd?
Yeah. Would I say I love him?
But it's okay. So if it's based on, but you can, right? But
Mm.
you choose not to.
I didn't say I didn't.
Okay. Well, what do you?
I have to think about that.
But the question is, can you? Do we have the ability? Can we? Yes.
Okay, so then okay, I accept that answer.
Okay.
We do have the ability. I'll leave it there.
Okay. So in this interview with Angie Martinez and Mike Tyson, they're talking about love, and he said that he knows that he has hurt people,
Hmm.
and she said she find that fascinating because people often say that I've been hurt by love. They often put the blame on the outside. So to address the topic we touched on before about being flawed is oftentimes whether it's in personal relationships or professional relationships, I have owned my responsibility in it. And
Right away.
more so than not, yes. And that's the part that I find people are like blown away by. Like, I'm supposed to live in it. I recently had a traumatic experience.
Mm-hmm.
And although it took me 3 months to get back to, I guess, normal, or I guess normal is the best way to put it,
Mm-hmm.
back to square one, I immediately, like, once it was over, I was over. We've had the conversation. I told you I was done. I'm over. I got it. I know that there are processes to go through, but I got it.
You got what?
Being flawed, how traumatic it was, and not holding on to it and beating myself up. You saw. I was ready to service other people and where they were with the experience.
So you saw how. Oh, wait a minute. I think I'm losing it here. You got it. You got it. You got it. It didn't matter that it wasn't nothing for them to get.
No, I was ready to service them to be there for them to get it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
I got it. Boom, I'm good.
And then you wanted to
Be of service.
see if they were good,
Yes.
or to make sure that they were good,
Yes.
based on how they took it.
Yes.
And all you could do. Yeah,
And you witnessed it.
I did.
So that's an example of, the first conversation we had about being flawed and how, like, I don't hold on to it.
Yes. Okay. It's done. Let it go. Let's move on.
No, I can't say let's. I moved on. Where you are, I'm willing to be there with you. But I'm not going to, burden myself with it.
Do you feel like you left them somewhere?
No, not necessarily left them somewhere. I'm willing to be with them where they are. And if they don't want to be there, then if they don't want to engage in the conversation, okay, whenever you're ready.
Okay.
But I'm going to keep reading, studying, growing, developing, and letting things go, and But it took me a while. Yeah, I wasn't born this way. It took me a while to get here.
I think it has something to do with that walk in life. Like we started off with 6 years old, and let me put God in his life.
Right.
And it's been quite a walk, when you say,
Hell yeah.
a whole lot of studying, a whole lot of transformational programs, and it's something that we're still doing.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's like food.
Yeah. Food for the soul.
Nutritious.
Yes.
Food.
Yes.
Because that's how I'm making it.
Amen.
Even up until today, right now. 67 years old, but I don't feel 67.
Okay.
And I believe it has a lot to do with the things that I've taken into my soul.
You don't look like you're 67.
My mind. No?
No.
No. Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, it is a lot to what we put in. I mean, in James Allen's book, As a Man Thinketh, it's one of the books you introduced me to.
And how long ago was that?
Had to be in my 20s.
And it's on my shelf right now.
I had to be in my 20s when I first read that book, As a Man Thinketh. That's probably the first New Thought book I've ever read. As a Man Thinketh. Outside of spiritual text,
yes,
that's probably the first book. I almost think it is because I often refer that book to people.
Yeah.
Like, where do I begin? Where do I start? As a Man Thinketh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's been a first time for me too, be honest with you. Bought more than one copy. Have given copies away.
Amen.
You know?
Because you're willing to be where people are.
Okay. I've never looked at it that way. I just know that I love to, um, if I have an explanation or if I know a source that can explain things plainly, then I'll recommend things like certain books and stuff
Understand?
because I know where they are, or I feel I do because I know I once was. And it's like, hey, you don't have to stay there. You can rise up. I love saying that.
From Hamilton, right?
From Hamilton.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Maya Angelou too.
Mm.
And still I rise. And I'm going to create a song about rising up.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Beyonce has one too.
Okay.
You know, I can't think of it right now, but it's about rising up, and I love it. So I don't know if I have to create it or I have to get somebody else to create it. I have to create it.
Because you can.
Yeah, and I'm the one that's thinking about it.
Yeah, wonderful.
You know,
Wonderful. So he planted the seed.
who did?
The Most High, or she, the universe.
Okay, I hear you.
You know, Mike Tyson brings up a great point in saying that his love may seem odd to people, but it's his love. And what I'm getting from it is that what has been put in his heart and how to be as quote unquote godlike or a servant or humble in this walk, you know, especially where he is now. And I think he's been trying that the whole time. You know, I think we often may have seen him as this braggadocious. Not to take him out of the ring, but just listen to him. If we never seen him fight and we just heard him throughout his career, I think he was doing his best.
So that's like what you were saying earlier.
Yes, ma'am.
People are always doing their best.
Yes, ma'am.
No matter what they're doing.
Yeah. That's what he has. I'm like, he comes from where we come from. He comes from Brownsville.
Yeah, no.
He comes from Brownsville.
I'm sure I passed him several times because he was right on Livonia Avenue. And they used to say, you know, Mike Tyson worked underneath there. And I think I walked over there to see if I could see him. I don't know if I did or not. He used to give out food on Livonia Avenue too, you know, later on in life. But back to doing your best. I agree with that. And I agree with it. Okay. So Mike said something about being beaten into submission when it comes to love. Now, Abba or Abi never said that, but he has said things like, I'm not going to mess around in the street. It's not worth it. So I'm going to give up that desire to be out there, and I'm just going to be with you. And even when we've had those conversations where he say something or I would say something and got to watch what you're saying, we reached a point, I remember saying, well, I ain't going nowhere. And he said, well, I ain't going nowhere. Okay, so we're going to just stay together and we're going to raise these kids. You know, so in a way, we both were kind of like beaten into submission. I don't mean beat to death, but I mean deciding to just give up on living a free life.
Two things come up for me there: deciding versus choosing.
Okay, so say more.
You said you decided. We both of you decided. We can't speak about Abo. We can't speak to Abo around this subject because Abo's not here. But if you're saying that you decided, you didn't choose. Decided. If we go to etymology and the word decide,
Yes,
root is side, which is to kill off, homicide, suicide, genocide,
yes,
pesticide.
yes,
You know, so you decided you killed off, like you said, that desire to live a free life.
yes.
Why can't you be free in a relationship?
Oh, wow. I never knew how to do that.
and whatever it looks for the couple. Well, my freedom is I'm going to be an artist. My freedom is I'm going to study martial arts. My freedom is I'm going to build a real estate business. My freedom is I'm going to be a teacher. My freedom is I'm going to be an interior designer. And, we're going to have friends. They're platonic, because they're people. That's one of my things. They're people. I love my people. I've known these people for 20, 30 years, and they're still my friends. So, I mean, like, it sounds as if the basis for that was that I'm not going to go and be with other people.
That's what happened for me. It was
In an
really
intimate way.
intimate in that I wasn't going to be with other people.
Right. Like, that's the only thing.
No, what remained intimate was our relationship. It wasn't intimate in that when it came to not going out because I really wanted to be free.
Right. So you can be free in a relationship.
Well, I don't know how to do that. I've never done that. I am looking for another relationship, and prayerfully, I will be free in that relationship.
Why prayerfully? Why don't you just choose to be free?
Like I said, I don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to choose?
To say it,
To choose.
I choose to be free. Saying it is not the same as doing it.
Choose. Right. This is just a choice. I'm going to go to play with my girlfriends. I'm going to go, do all the things. I'm going to go take a trip with my girlfriends. I mean, like, you can just choose to be free. And I'm still committed to what we are creating. You can choose that.
Okay, so that had to be mutual.
No, not necessarily. Well, okay, what do you mean by mutual?
He has to, not mind me being free. I have to choose somebody that doesn't mind that.
I think you have to choose somebody who wants to be free too. I think you would have to choose somebody who wants to be free too.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
No, you put it on him accepting you. He has to be free within himself first.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So if we just be free, we can be free and we can create in that freedom.
I got that. And I like that because my horoscope said that he's here,
Mm-hmm.
the king,
Mm-hmm.
the next king for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm smiling because he's everything that you just said. He's free in himself. He's free.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm free. So this is going to be good.
It is good.
Yes.
You're here. He's here. The two of you haven't met. So you're choosing your freedom now. You're solidifying, your freedom now.
This is good. I like
and
this.
then your choice in being free, you're going to be who you are before you get there. You're not going to be free then. You're going to be free now. So if you meet him on a trip, or if you meet him at the play, if you meet him at the gym,
Yes.
you were being free.
Right? I love it.
And he's being free, and that freedom will just attract to one another.
Absolutely.
And then we just have a conversation about freedom the other day.
Freedom. Yes.
It's funny. Like this, they should have said we should have this part of a video because I'm frowning because you break into song on certain phrases, but I do it too. And people look at me like I'm crazy. But
how long have I been doing that? Forever. Can't help. No, I was doing it before 48 years. I used to walk through the project singing. Singing. All you had to do is say a word and I just go off. That's a love of mine. I'm going to go back to taking singing lessons.
When? Yeah, got you on record now. When?
I'm going to do it.
When?
I don't know when. Okay, I'm going to, by February 18th.
Okay, let's slow down. It doesn't have to be contentious thing. It doesn't have to be full of tension.
You're taking me out of character. I know you're not really taking me out of character. I'm just saying that. February 18th.
As a man speaketh, so is he.
February 18th, I will be have singing classes. I will begin singing classes.
Again. Excellent.
Yeah.
Because I see you, and I've seen you. You were part of a group, Voices of Shalom.
Voices of Shalom.
You sang at the Cotton Club.
Sang it 3 times. 3 times.
So, yeah.
I'm going to go back.
Excellent.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Cool.
So, they're talking about relationships now.
Mm-hmm.
And Angie said that she's willing to meet the guy where he is or what he's willing to give. And that reminds me of a conversation that Abo and I used to have. And it was based on a song. And it was about Ashford and Simpson, Solid as a Rock.
Yes.
And there was another song, an old school song, talking about 50-50 Love. Was it Barry White?
I'm not sure who made it, but I'm familiar with the song.
Right. And he said that would never work, 50-50.
You agree with that?
Totally. The person's only giving 50%.
Yes.
That person's only giving 50%.
Yeah. So
that's not
what?
100%.
75-25?
No, you gotta give it.
I know.
You gotta give it 100.
I know. We both do.
You both gotta give it 100. You know. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
But no, I'm going to add to that. I had a great time with him, Abo. And this is a story that I like to share when I'm sharing my business, my real estate acquisition fund, and how I fell in love with real estate. I'm just going to say the part that is poignant right now, which is when Abo was building 1034, the house. It was an abandoned building for those who are listening. But
is this about love?
It was about my experiences with Abo. Yeah, it's about love.
Okay.
And one, he loved me unconditionally. He accepted me as his own child. You know, he came into my life. He came into our life when I was 5. But, you know, as your relationship developed, he and our relationship developed, and he would bring me to the building on Sundays and teach me, I guess, like everything, basic carpentry, basic electrical work, you know, what it takes to build something. But we would listen to Hal Jackson in the Sunday Classics, which is a show that appeared on one of the urban radio stations here in New York.
Yes.
And he would actually break down all of the songs that played on the radio.
Really?
And showed me how it applied to life.
Mm.
I never told you that?
No, not really. I know that you all will be listening to songs, but I didn't know that he broke down the songs.
Yeah, he did. And there's one particular song that comes to mind. And interestingly enough, I sang this song at a karaoke contest and won $5,000.
Wow.
Yeah. And let's see. Oh, right. I'm looking something up right now.
You sang it that well?
Yeah, you're right.
You sang it from your heart.
I sang it from my heart. And I sang it with him in mind because he taught me the power of these lyrics. And,
that leads to the power of words.
Okay, excuse the dead space.
Mm-hmm.
It's an old school song.
And it was karaoke?
I did it because when you do karaoke, you can pick a song you want to listen, you want to do it to. Oh man.
Maybe the song will come back to you.
Hopefully the song will come back to me. All right.
Okay.
Well,
you found it?
Yes, I did. And the song is Can't Get Next to You. And although the premise of the song is talking about a guy trying to pick up a woman, the lyrics are, I can turn the gray sky blue. I can make it rain whenever I wanted to. Oh, I can build a castle from a single grain of sand. Oh, I sound terrible right now, right? Like, who would money singing that?
That's how I remember you singing all your life. And you said you won $5,000.
I can make a ship sail on dry land, but my life is incomplete, and I'm so blue because I can't get next to you. But it keeps talking about all the things that this person can do. I can fly like a bird in the sky. Hand can buy anything that money can buy. I can turn a river into a raging fire. I can live forever if I so desire.
So what you get from that?
What he taught me was the power that I have. He didn't say anything about this guy not being able to pick up this lady, but the power that I had to create with the Most High, I can do anything in this world.
Okay.
That's one of the most memorable lessons I've gotten from him.
I hear you. And what's coming to my mind though is something I'm almost really good at this now because a lot of the things you're mentioning physically can't be done. Like how you going to make a ship sail on dry land?
Put wheels on it.
It's not going to sail.
What makes it sail? Wind?
Water.
No, that makes it float.
So you're saying no matter what came up out of all those things that author said they can do, it can be
done. I can build a
done.
castle from a single grain of sand. It only takes, you got to start somewhere.
You could build a house from sand.
It said I can build a castle from a single grain of sand.
Okay.
Or with a single.
I know. I get the gist of it. I just don't see it happening. I'm not disputing that you can get what you want to do, what you want to do in life. It's just when they give examples of that seem far fetched. It's like, why do they even give those kind of examples?
We read the book The Millionaire Next Door, when the guy his mentor was teaching him how to, I think it was some sort of sundial, wind dial or whatever.
Yes.
And if you create the vibration, you can make the thing spin.
But could you really?
Yes, you can.
Physically?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
They still have.
Because I want to get that beyond a shadow of a doubt. But something keeps coming up when I hear certain stories. Doubt, I guess. D-O-U-B-T.
Let it go. I remember the room we were in that we were doing work in when he taught me about that stuff. If you're standing in front of the building, it's the second floor to the right. If you're in the building, it was your last bedroom in that particular house.
Okay. I'm going to accept that.
But to get it, we got to let it go. Sing the song from Frozen.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
When that feeling of doubt rises up, when you hear these, rise up. Like
Don't give me my words back. Don't give me my words back. I'm going to just stop for right now. But this is the year of release. And even when it comes to doing the podcast, this is not a strain.
Mm-hmm.
This is peaceful for me. And that's the way that I want 2023 to be. Peaceful. No, life, period.
Amen.
Whatever is left of life. All that is left of life.
Right.
No strain. No more struggle and no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. So I just want to say that's how I want it to be. Got it? Peace.
I can fly like a bird in the sky.
Okay, pulling from that song again.
Hey, I can buy anything that money can buy.
Mm-hmm.
I can turn a river into a raging fire.
Mm-hmm.
I can live forever if I so desire. I can turn back the hands of time. You better believe I can.
Mm-hmm.
I can make the seasons change just by waving my hand. Oh, I can change anything from old to new. The things that I want to do, I'm unable to do, which is get next to her. But
Mm.
you can have, any of us can have the life of peace. It's not a will. This is the choice.
Mm.
This is what I'm choosing.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm choosing to release.
Right. Choosing to release.
Be at peace.
I'm choosing to
Be
at
the
peace.
peace.
I'm choosing to be the
Amen.
peace. Who are we really being?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because we are human beings.
Mm-hmm.
So who are we really being?
And let me just get one more thing from you. I know we said it's over, but
Yeah.
or beginning. But beware, be aware of your thoughts.
Amen.
How did everything we say today relate to be aware of your thoughts?
You implying you referencing something particular?
No, whatever comes to your mind. Because the name of my podcast is Be Aware.
Okay.
Be aware of your thoughts.
Okay.
And
Most importantly, as I'm building my business, I thought that I had to get a seat at somebody else's table.
mm,
And I'm referencing when Tyler Perry spoke at an award ceremony and saying that, we don't necessarily have to get a seat at someone else's table. We can build our own table.
I
And,
prepared a table in front of you. Go ahead.
and I was in a conversation with the firm that went well. We both said it was synchronistic. It was, it's another word for synchronistic. What's the word we use?
Perfect. Perfect.
Serendipitous.
Okay.
But that's the word we both used when we spoke. Like, what really? Yes, you have a fund and you creating a fund, you buying commercial real estate. What we're looking for, someone. And time went on.
Mm-hmm.
We were in that conversation for 2 weeks. And it was over the holiday period, and I can make meaning of they were traveling, and et cetera. They weren't accessible with phones or emails or whatever the case may be. But it felt like I was forcing,
Mm.
and I was aware of my thoughts in that, like, I'm forcing this.
Mm.
And then you hit me in the head, like, Saul, why don't you just do what Tyler Perry did? Well, you hit me in the head. Now, you hit me in the head. You say, Saul, why don't you just do what Tyler Perry did? Can't you do this on your own? Can you do this on, what does it take? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there listening, and it's like, yeah, and I will let it go. I will let it go. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
And especially where we are
You released.
I released it. Amen.
I felt it. I felt it.
Did you?
I did. I felt the release. I was like, now that's what you wanted to. Remember, you drop stuff. Just drop it. Let it go. Don't be attached to it. I felt you.
Right.
Let it go.
Yeah. And especially when we are in society with technology and the access to our end consumers, where we don't have to consume content. We can be producers of content,
Yes.
create our tribe,
Mm-hmm.
and most importantly, live out what God has put in my heart and put in our hearts.
Yeah, it's for real.
And it's totally free.
Excellent. And as you move forward, continue to say thank you.
Amen.
Thank you.
Okay.
Without seeing the result. I mean, thank you like you see
Gratitude.
Thank you like the ship is sailing on dry land. Thank you.
I feel you.
I mean, and feel that, because feeling is the secret. We'll talk about that at another time. You good?
Yes, ma'am. I'm great.
Shalom.